My name is Carson, and I'm here today to teach y'all how to throw different pitches and how to pitch really in general. First thing I'm gonna start off with is the basics. Whenever you're doing a wind-up, you would come set. You have to have both feet on the rubber, the back of your cleats on the rubber, and you have to start off. You can really start at any spot like this, but you have to have the ball in your glove, and the ball has to stay in your glove the whole time until you throw it, of course. And whenever you first step, you got to step. You can step really anywhere. The way I did it, I would kind of like turn and put my left cleat on higher up on the rubber because I'm left-handed, and I would just do a little turn. I wouldn't even really get a big step. I'd turn around, come up, lift my leg up, and come over just like that. And you can do different strides. I've seen people that they'll go just like this, and they won't even get a high leg kick sort of drive off the mound. And there's there's sidearm pitchers, there's 3/4 pitchers. This right here is just a normal throwing motion where you come all the way over the top, and that's the best one for your shoulder and your elbow to keep you from messing up your elbow. And then there's a 3/4, and you go like this, and whenever you come across, you go just like that. See, because there's a full one, there's 3/4, and then sidearm is just halfway down, and they throw just like this, and that is hard on your arm, big time. And this is the one pitcher that was always hard for me to hit, and that was a submarine pitcher. And the reason why they call it submarine pitching is because whenever you come set, you come down, you come below, you underhand the ball pretty much up there. But whenever it's not like you underhand it like tossing it, because you can put some wicked movement on it as long as you throw it right. Like with me, I used to be able to do it. I don't know if I still can, and I would come and you have to whip it almost. And whenever you whip it like that, it puts a lot of speed on it. Now, granted, you won't be able to throw as hard as you could from any other arm angle, but that one has the most movement. If you're more of a movement pitcher and you can't really throw hard, you could switch to that if you wanted to. I don't suggest it. I don't like using it. But the different pitches you can throw, for the over the top arm, these are the best pitches for you to throw normally, is a changeup, curveball, a fastball, and a two-seam fastball if you want to. If you need a two-seam or four-seam, it really doesn't matter. And I'm an overhand thrower, and I have a good slider. That's one of my favorite pitches that I have besides my changeup. And whenever I come across it, I will come down just like this, and I'll come across and break over just like it's a curveball, but more like a sliding curveball. And I think my dog's about to get in the video. Hey, Diesel, come here. Hey. Hey, bud. And this is my dog Diesel, in case y'all are worried about that. But watch out, bud. And
come here, bud.
And whenever you go, I don't forgot where I was at.
Sit.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to throw fastballs. Okay, fastball. Whenever I throw my fastball, I grip across the seams like that. Whenever you throw a four-seam fastball, it is going to be across those seams. And I go with wide fingers so I can get a good grip on the ball. And a fastball is just a straight line. It's according to how hard you throw it, if it's a straight line or not. Some people have arc in it. But this is going to be the pitch that you need the most. This is the most important pitch out of all of them. I don't care if people throw nothing but curveballs or anything like that. You got to have a fastball to be able to set the tone. Because if you hum a 85-mile-an-hour fastball in high school, if you throw one high and inside, I mean, it's gonna get in the hitter's head. And because I don't know about y'all, but I don't really enjoy getting hit by 85-mile-an-hour fastballs, because these balls are really hard. They hurt really bad. But and then with a two-seam fastball, there's two ways you can hold it. You can go across these two seams just like this. He's real interested, in case y'all are wondering. Or you can go like this across these seams like this. And whenever you do that, whenever I throw it just like my four seam. I come over the top and I flick down on it just like that. And this one gets more of a downward motion on it. Not much though. This is just like a fastball just to miss the bat. This is a good fastball for somebody to throw their four seam very hard. And then the next pitch I'm gonna show you is my changeup. And whenever I hold my changeup, I start off holding it like that, and I just put the ball in there. And you want to put your middle finger and your ring finger on the seams just like this, and then bring your pinky down, and then just slide that on there like this. And whenever I threw mine, I didn't throw like a traditional change up. Most people, they'll either come down on it just like this, just to make it slow down, or they'll come across like this to give it more like a screwball motion. And way I did mine, I came over like it was a curveball. I throw a lot of my stuff like it's a curveball besides my 4-seam, but that's it. And whenever I come across, I'd come down just like this. And whenever I came across, it had a really nasty break to it. It was one of my better pitches for sure. It was one that I used a lot, and I started using it probably I think my 10th grade year. My 9th grade year, I really didn't pitch a whole lot, so I was just working on fastball, curveball mainly, because whenever you're 9th grader, you want to have a wicked curveball because you think that's just the most important pitch to have, but once you get older, you realize it's really not. And to be honest with you, my fastball and my changeup were my 2 pitches that I used the most, and then I would use my slider and then my changeup. But there's also a pitch called a knuckleball, and some people, if they got real big hands, this is one I used. You would this is why they call it a knuckleball. You put your knuckles on it, except for your thumb, and you'd put your knuckles on it just like that. And whenever you throw it and it's just like pushing it off your finger, so it doesn't have any spin, and it moves all over the place. It just moves just like this. You never know how it's gonna break. It just breaks at its own. And other people, they will get it and they will put those your middle finger and your other one, and they would put all their knuckles on it, just like this, and they'd hold it just like that, and it'd be the same exact thing. You just push it off. But oh, and another thing I forgot to tell y'all, whenever you pitch from the stretch, I already told you how to do the windup. This is the stretch. You use the stretch whenever you have runners on base. And if you have runners on base, you obviously don't want to go from the windup because you're not able to pick off to the other base, so they can steal off of you because as soon as you move this step, you're not allowed to throw anywhere but home plate. But with the stretch, you sit here like this. This is the pitch and windup that you're allowed to take the ball out before you throw it. But you start off like this, and I came up, and then you would have to hold the ball in your glove, and then you get your stride, and you throw it. But yeah, that's about all I have that I can tell y'all about pitching. I told you how to throw the pitches, told you how to hold them, but yeah, that's how you throw pitches. Thank you.